Yeah, I mean, I was very fortunate, Paul, to when he became Man United manager. Interviewed him a number of times at press conferences. Went down a couple of times to see him. Remember going down the lake. Roger Bailey, who sadly passed away just a few weeks ago. Him and I went down to see Sir Alex just before he was retiring as well. But it was great. I mean, two things that come to mind, Paul, was when Man United were playing Rangers in the Champions League. Walter would have been the manager of Rangers, Sir Alex in charge of, and Davy Weir was playing, because I remember Sir Alex mentioned Davy Weir, you know, how he said, he's about blooming 44 now and he just sits in that 18-yard line. He says, but what a player he is, etc, etc. But when we went down that day, the Scottish press corps, we went down and we got into the room at Carrington, and all the English guys were there every Friday, you know, all the big kitters, they're all there, and they're taking up the front two rows, so we kind of, you know, sat at the back, and Sir Alex comes in and he scans the room. That's good, yous have made it down, that's good, lovely to see you all. Right, you lot at the front, up, give the boys a seat, give the boys for Scotland the front two rows. So he put us down, and I mean, deliberately was just noising them up, and then as soon as we sat down again, it was just that psychology, that, and he says to the boy, when we're finished here, come over to my office, we'll get rolls and sausage. And that's, you know, and again you can see the English guys, so it's just that, you know, wee touches a genius in terms of like noising the English fellas up. And then I remember being in Manchester, Paul, Rangers Zenit 2008, UEFA Cup final, and the next day we went to Carrington because Man United were doing their preview to the Champions League final against Chelsea in Moscow 2008, which they won in penalty kicks. And again we're in, they'd set up a big kind of marquee, and it was all properly done by UEFA. And I remember being there again with a guy who's sadly no longer with us, my great friend, big Ronnie Scott from the Sunday Post. And the Sundays we were getting to interview Ronaldo. Right, so the Scottish guy, the English guys are there, and Ronaldo's sitting in a seat holding court. We were all just standing around about, just this wee kind of area we had, so we were all standing around about him trying to get the dictaphones in, because you're hanging in Ronaldo's every word. And Sir Alex comes along, has a wee scans the crowd, and spots big Ronnie Scott, who had a wonderful relationship going way back to his time at Aberdeen, and a lot of time, a lot of respect for big Ronnie. And he says to Ronaldo, he says, hey, get up, give that man a seat. I said, only one Ron that gets a seat today, and it's not you. And he gave the seat to Ronnie Scott, told Ronaldo to get up to give the seat to Ronnie Scott. It was brilliant. So great wee stories, and looking forward to listening to the programme on Sunday.